Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. I am coming to you a day later than usual because yesterday was my birthday and I was enjoying the sunshine. So here I am on a Wednesday with some video announcements for you. And I want to start with what's happening this weekend because I'm really excited about it. There's a bunch of great stuff. But in particular, on this Saturday is the Building Beloved Community Beyond the Binary Conference. This is a multi-site conference that's happening in various places across the country. It's organized by UUs, but open and accessible to people of all faiths and no faith at all. And it is a place for trans and non-binary folks and their families and for allies to come together, build community, learn, and grow. It's going to be, we are partnering with UU Concord to host this particular site of it, and it's going to be up at the UU Church in Concord, which is really not that far away. It's a pretty quick drive. And it'll be from 8:30 to 3:30, although you can attend part of it, the whole thing, whatever feels right to you. There'll be some workshops, there'll be a keynote speaker, and then there'll be kind of a closing session about what's next and getting in some small groups and conversation. The workshops look great. Some of them will be streamed, and some of them will be live in person. We have a couple New Hampshire-specific workshops that'll be happening. One is going to be led by Linz from 603 Equality and about LGBTQ plus advocacy here in New Hampshire, which we know is super important and, all hands on deck right now. And one of them is going to be a panel on being trans or non-binary in New Hampshire. So those will be the two kind of in-person workshops. They'll happen at different times, so you can go to both of them. There's also some really amazing workshops happening the content will be streamed in, but you'll be watching it with others in person. There is going to be lunch as well. We are asking folks to give a sliding scale donation. So whatever amount you can afford, $0 to $50. $50 helps support someone else who gives $0. $20 covers lunch and supplies. So whatever you can give, definitely don't let money be a barrier to attending. We are asking folks to register so that we know how much lunch to get, especially. So I will put the link in the comments to where you can register and let us know you are planning to attend. And we are still looking for some volunteers to help as well, to help at the registration table and with some setup and cleanup of things. So if you are up for that, we would love your help. I will put a link to Sign Up Genius in the comments where you can sign up for the different volunteer slots, and we would love your support in making this happen. I'm hoping we get a really good crowd from Nashua, and I know we have several folks who are helping with the organizing of it, but we'd love some other folks to join as well. So again, registration links in the comments and volunteer link is in the comments, and I really hope you'll join. On Sunday, it is our last week on the theme of wisdom, and it's going to be a service led by our Green Sanctuary Working Group, which I think will be really lovely. It was Earth Day yesterday, so it is very appropriate for us to be talking about our relationship with the earth and how we are caring for it, and how we're doing that as a congregation. So that's going to be the Sunday service this Sunday. There will be workshops for kids. Our Authentic Connection teens will meet. So this month's a little bit different because we had our all ages service last week. So this week is a workshop Sunday again. And after the service, the Green Sanctuary team is going to be holding a conversation about what they've been working on and what the next steps might be for our congregation. And they are inviting anyone who wishes to attend. Our caregivers group is also meeting after the service. That's for anyone who is caring for another adult, and that's led by Sadie. So Green Sanctuary folks will be leading conversation about Green Sanctuary work, and Sadie will be leading the caregivers group, and there will be childcare available if anyone needs it. So that's all this weekend. Lots of good stuff. And then we're basically into May. So I'm going to start talking about things happening in May, which seems so wild. But on the first Sunday in May, May 4th, I'm going to be leading an Intro to UU session after the service. So if you are new to the congregation and want to learn more about Unitarian Universalism, that is the time for you to come and learn. It'll be 11:30 to 12:30. We always provide childcare for that if it's needed. And I'd love to have you join me after church on the 4th of May. On the 5th of May, the Nashua Area Interfaith Council is having the first session of their book group. So I've been talking about this for a few weeks. They are reading Holy Envy by Barbara Brown Taylor. They would love to have your participation. It's an hour on Zoom, the first 3 Mondays in May. So it's 7 to 8 p.m., May 5th, 12th, and 19th. Each one will be led by a different member of the interfaith community, and you'll be gathering with people from many different faiths to discuss the book. And I know we've got some UU Nashua folks signed up, but there's still time to sign up. I'll put the link in the comments if you want to sign up for that. May 6th, Karen Campbell is going to be leading a Dragonfly Spirit Healing Circle at the church in the Campbell Chapel at 7 p.m. It'll be meditation and energy healing. So if you are looking for that space, we all need some spaces like that right now, right? So Karen's going to be leading that and would love to have you join. Again, that's 7 p.m. on May 6th. In mid-May, we have a new group starting. It's going to meet for 5 Tuesdays in a row, May 13th through June 10th. And it is specifically for folks who are parenting teens and tweens. We know we've got a bunch of you in this congregation. We know there are some unique challenges to parenting that age group. And so Sadie and one of our parents of teens and tweens, Michelle, are going to lead this for 5 Tuesdays in a row. It'll be 6:30 to 8 p.m. starting May 13th. And they would love to have you join. It's going to be a support group, room space for support and sharing. And I will put a link in the comments for how you can sign up for that. We are also, for all parents, Sadie is offering another parenting support night on May 18th. That's a Sunday evening from 5 to 6:30. There will be food and childcare and connection and time for support and sharing around parenting in anxious times. So that's 5 to 6:30 on May 18th. I'll put a link in the comments to sign up for that as well. And finally, we are coming to the time of year when some of our folks are graduating from high school, which is so exciting. And every year we have folks who want to participate. We do a bridging ceremony, and that is recognizing when folks are moving from being a youth, a Unitarian Universalist youth, to being a Unitarian Universalist young adult, and recognizing that moment of graduation from high school and bridging in our context. So Sadie's put together a little form about the different ways youth can be involved if they're interested in being a part of bridging in any way. There are a bunch of different ways to be a part of that. So I will put the link to that form in the comments. If you have a senior who is graduating this year, we'd love for you to fill that out and just let us know how they want to be involved. All right, that was a lot. Thanks for listening all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I'll be back with you next week for more announcements. And in the meantime, I hope you get out and enjoy this sunshine. It is lifting my spirits, and I hope it will for you as well. All right, take care, and I will talk to you next week.